Hello dear students, how are you? Welcome to our Kotsapur Government Secondary School online classroom. I hope that you are fine at the time of coronavirus, you and your parents and our teachers. Most welcome, and I'm fine to till now the type of COVID-19. Dear my learners, today's our topic is narration. Most of our students think that it is very hard and it is very hard topics, but I know that if the students will follow the rules of narration systematic way, I can say that it is very easy for you and to answer the question to the question paper and in the examination hall. Okay, then my learners, at first we have to know what is narration. What is narration? Quote of speaker is called narration. The words of speaker is called narration. That means বক্তার বক্তব্যকে বলা হয় narration. The another name of speech is narration. Another name of narration is speech. And we have to know how many kinds of narration. Yes, we know narration, two kinds of narration. Narration. First of them, direct narration, direct, and second of them, indirect. Okay, indirect. Now we have to know about direct or indirect, and how can we sense? Yes, how can we sense from direct to indirect narration? It is the main point. So I will example. Every direct narration has two parts. Such as example, he said to me, I have done the work. Okay, done the work. It is direct narration. It is direct narration. This direct narration has two parts. First part of the statement is a reporting verb. It is a reporting verb. A reporting verb, and then other portion, that means second portion of the statement is a reported speech. Okay, a reported speech. Yes. Then we have to know how to sense from direct to indirect. If we sense direct to indirect narration, we have to follow the many kinds of rules. At first we have to sense the rules of person. Then we have to follow the rules of sense of tense and other functions of the sense, how to sense direct to indirect narration, that means passage narration. At first we have to know about the statement of 5 kinds of sentence, because narration starts with 5 kinds of sentence, that means assertive, interrogative, imperative, operative, and exclamatory. Then we have to sense the direct to indirect narration, passage narration. Okay, reported speech, and every direct narration speech has two parts. The first portion of this statement, a reporting verb, and the other side, the second portion is the reported speech. Okay, and how can we change the from direct to indirect. Now, he told me that he had done the work. Okay. You can ask me, sir, how can we change from direct to indirect? Said, here told, I, here he, have, here had. What's the matter? How can we change, sir? Yes, we have to know at first the sense of person. The sense of person. Okay. When if the reported speech, if the reported speech first rules of sense of person, okay. If the person of the reported speech would be first person, we have to sense this first person according to the subject of the reporting verb. Okay. At first, if the statement begins with first person in the reported speech, we have to sense the first person always sense according to the subject of reporting verb. Second point, if the reported speech begins with second person, always you, we have to sense the person. We have to sense this person according to the reporting verb, the object of reporting verb. Okay, object of reporting verb. At first person always should be sensed according to the subject of reporting verb. Then second person should be sensed according second person of the reported speech should be sensed. That means you sense according to the object of reporting verb. Okay. Then third person. If the reported speech begins with third person, there is no sense. Okay, there is no sense. And fourth, if there is no person, there is no refer in the statement, and if there are no reporting verb and no subject, first, second or third, in that position we have to take any kind of person like that, such as example, first person, second person, third and fourth point. Okay, this statement, he said to me, I have done the work, then it is first person. So he told me that first person always sense according to the subject of reporting verb. Okay, so he had done the work. Okay, he had done the work. He told me that he had done the work. Here our reported speech begins with first person, so we have to sense according to the subject of reporting verb. Okay, then our statement begins with second person. He said to me, you have done the work. So we have to sense according to the object of reporting verb. Okay, if our statement begins with second person you, this you should be sensed according to the reporting verb, according to object of the reporting verb. Okay, he told me that you, that means me, I had done the work. Okay, he told me that I had done the work. Okay, first and second and third person, it is the rules of person, change of person. It is the rule, change of person. At first we have to know about the change of person, because we have no enough knowledge, enough concept about change of person, so we can't change direct to indirect narration. Clear? And third position, third, if the sentence begins with third person, that means he said to me, he has done the work, or Kamal said to me, Kamal said to me, he has done the work. Okay, he has done the work, or he said to me, he has done the work. No problem. All the these sentences are same. Okay, Kamal told me. When a reporting verb begins with said to me, the reporting verb, if reporting verb has object, so we have to use told instead of said. Okay, instead of said, Kamal told me that if our statement, if our reported speech begins with third person he, so no sense of the time of direct to indirect narration. Okay, so he always constant that he had done the work. He had done the work. Okay, the third person is clear. Okay, and last, there is no reporting verb and no refer of subject, no person. So we have to, how can we sense from direct to indirect narration? Only inverted, in the statement which begins inverted, he has done the sum. He has done the sum. There is no reporting verb and no person. Okay, there is no refer in the reporting verb. He has done the work. In that position, we have to use any kind of person. That means the speaker said to the person, since the speaker said to the person, the speaker said to the person that he had done the work. Okay, he had done the work. This statement, there is no person, there is no person, third person. So we have to take use. The speaker said to the person that he had done the work. Clear? Then my learners, if you strictly with attention and follow these rules, change of person, you can easily answer the question time of change of passage narration, change of narration, direct to indirect. Okay. Then we have to know second portion, first portion, change of. Then my learners, you can use your notebook and you can write this note. The time of change of narration, first person change of person, first change of person. Okay. Second change of tense, second change of tense, third sense of sentences. Sense of sentences. That means 5 kinds of sentences. At first we have to know rules of sense of 5 kinds of sentences, like that: assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative, and exclamative. Then we have to sense the passive narration according to the question paper. Sense of from direct to indirect. Okay. And first, sense of person completed. I think that it is very clear to you. If you don't understand, so you ask me on our online classroom, and our mobile number. Okay, mobile. Then sense of, we have to the rules of sense of tense, second portion. So first is done, and second, sense of tense. In the time of sense of narration from direct to indirect, it is very important to put every sphere of these rules is very important to sense the direct to indirect. Okay. Then sense of tense. Sense of tense, when our reported speech begins with present tense, how can we sense, and past tense, and every part of this tense, how can we sense from direct to indirect narration. Okay. At first, present indefinite becomes present indefinite, or simple present. Okay. Present indefinite becomes past indefinite. When our indefinite. Okay. When our statement of reported speech begins with present indefinite, the statement sense from direct to indirect, past indefinite. Okay. Second, present continuous becomes past continuous. Okay. Then present perfect past perfect. Present perfect becomes past perfect. Okay. Then fourth, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous becomes past perfect continuous. Okay. This position 5, 6, 7, 8. Present, for branches of present tense: present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect, and last of them present perfect continuous tense. And second position, past indefinite becomes past perfect when our reported speech begins with past indefinite, so you have to sense from past perfect. Past indefinite becomes past perfect, and then past continuous, past perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and past perfect and past perfect, no sense, because past perfect should be past perfect. Okay. Past perfect, no sense. That means this statement is continue. Past perfect, no sense. Okay. And past perfect continuous tense, its same position, past perfect past perfect continuous, that's no sense. No sense. It would be same position, past perfect continuous. Okay. And last of them, future tense. Future always past in the past form. That means shall, should, will, would, may, might, etc. That means future tense in the time of reported speech. When our reported speech, point 9, future always future in the past. Future in the past. We have no need to write whiteboard. Future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous tense. Okay. Future, that means becomes future in the past. Like that. Such as example, shall, should, will, would. Okay. Shall have, should have, will have, would have. That means etc. Okay. If our it was the sense of tense. At first we have learned sense of person and second stage of this sense of narration, sense of tense, second, and third sense of introducing of the sentence. Before the learning of this sentence, we have to know some rules. When our reported speech begins with some word, that means this, that, now, go. We have to know about this in a brief position. Okay. That means if our reported speech begins with direct and direct to indirect, direct, this, it becomes this, that, now, then, last, that means last night, last day, previous, last night, previous night, tomorrow, the next day, tomorrow, the next day of that day, the next day, etc. Many kinds of we have many kinds of word, the sense of direct to indirect narration. Okay. Last night, the previous night, you have to follow these rules, and you have to always maintain the rules of the any stage of this narration, how to sense or when the sense of our direct to indirect narration. Okay, any kind of rules if okay, dear my learners, next we have to know about the five kinds of sentence. If we don't understand about the five kinds of sentence, so we have to know sense about from direct to indirect. At first, we have to know clear concept about five kinds of sentence, because our passage narration and any kind of narration will start with these five kinds of sentence. Okay. At this time, we have to know about the clear concept about five kinds of sentence. That means first, assertive sentence. At first, assertive sentence. Second, interrogative sentence. sentence. Third, imperative sentence. Fourth, optative sentence. And last of them, 5 number sentence, exclamatory. Okay, exclamatory. Okay, and we have to know about clear concept about the assertive sentence. What is an assertive sentence? And our reported speech begins with assertive sentence. We have to use this according to the we have to use according to the sentence. We have to use linkers, that means conjunction. And when our reported speech begins with interrogative sentence, how can we sense the from direct to indirect narration? Because there is linkers and conjunction is different. Okay, the linkers or conjunction is different according to our 5 kinds of sentence. So assertive sentence is normal and some description and kind of something. And interrogative when the speaker will ask you any kind of question, that means interrogative sentence, and their linkers or conjunction are different. Okay, then imperative sentence, how can we sense imperative sentence? And there is the imperative sentence always included advice, order, requested, command, etc. When our imperative sentence begins with this reported speech, how can sense we from direct to indirect narration about this narration and the imperative sentence? Okay, and we have to use linkers and conjunction according to the imperative sentence. Okay, then optative sentence, it is blessings of us, and exclamatory sentence. And next class I will learn you about 5 kinds of sentence and linkers or conjunction about the 5 kinds of sentence. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.